What's going on, everyone? Aaron here.
And Vicky.
With Clean Cuts Lawn Care. Well, not today. As you know, we canceled mowing for Thursday, Friday, and now we are for certain canceling it for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday was already for sure. Wednesday is now going to be for sure. As you know, we have, I said in a previous video, we put other jobs in place for those days. So, we took yesterday off. Me and Vicky went down to Lake Erie, went fishing. We were a little bit late to do some good shoreline fishing at Lake Erie. Normally you want to get there in the spring or in August and further for, like, you know, smallmouth bass. So, but we still caught some perch. And today we're heading out to Lake Medina to go do some fishing. It's our favorite place to fish. And when you fish there, you're not gonna catch a lot of the bigger fish, but it's still fun. And it's just beautiful. We're gonna do some bird watching there. We brought our binoculars. So we're gonna stay a few hours. Vicky got pretty burned yesterday.
You see it?
Yep, pretty burned.
Ouch.
So we're not gonna stay long.
Yeah,
but
we got sunscreen today.
Yeah, and we're a couple weeks away from our first big camping trip of the year. But we still want to do some things in the meantime while we have the time off, because as you guys know, the time off does not come easily and it does not come very often. So we're gonna head out now. Look at this bullshit right here. Why? All right, getting the Vicky's pole set up. Most of the time when we're fishing, unless we're using like crankbait, you know, swim bait and things like that, we use a pretty simple setup. We use a small leader, small hook. We just use a Palomar knot. I pretty much use a Palomar knot for everything fishing wise. You know, sometimes we'll double up on it depending on what we're fishing for. Small piece of lead, a bobber, and that's really about it for our basic fishing. Like I said, unless we're, you know, fishing for largemouth bass or something different that we're going to use different crankbaits or something like that on. Other than that, we just keep it simple. And I get her pole set up first. While I'm setting up the other poles, she'll go around, kind of test, see if we're getting any bites, what's around, and then we'll pick if we're going to move or not.
Look at how pretty this lake is.
Nice cast. We have a southern wind coming right into our face, but that's fine.
Wish me luck.
Good luck. All right, I'm gonna get my pole set up.
Get something?
Okay, just a little bluegill, but we're at both poles are at the same depth right now.
I told you there was some over there.
So just a little bluegill. But we got both poles at the same depth. You have to move yours out some because it's not deep enough. So, nice little first catch. Vicky caught the first one yesterday. She caught a really nice perch yesterday. Not right away, but first. So, good, I got one. All right, this is Vicky's catch. She just caught it. We knew it was over here because she had caught it once right here and it came off. And she just got it again. So, beautiful fish. The guy out there just caught one on this side. So, let's get him back in the water. Thank you, buddy. There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful catch. Good job, baby.
Thank you.
All right, Vicky's using an ugly stick. Which is a really great pole. It's actually the best pole we have. I'm using a Crappie fighter, which is this is like an 8-foot long pole. What it's really good for, say there's a brush pile, a stick pile right here, and you're fishing for crappie, they're going to want to congregate in that pile, and you would be able to kind of reach your pole over a little further and get into that pile rather than trying to cast into it. You can kind of place it a little bit better. Not a good pole for big fish. Definitely not a good pole for, say, largemouth bass or a catfish. It's a yeah, it's too flimsy. It's a lightweight pole.
Well, it's too much for like a short person like me.
Yeah, this pole's actually a little too long for Vicky. That ugly stick is perfect for her. I'm actually getting one like it as well.
GX.
It's a GX2. Got him. Another bluegill. Yeah. All right, we're gonna head over to our favorite spot. There's no one over there, so we just gotta grab our stuff. Oh, there's a lot of places to stand over there. Beautiful.
Let's look at all the fish out of that end. Now you going that way?
Yeah, we took them all. Thank you.
That was garbage, right?
Yeah.
Took out 2 of them.
Yeah, we took
I
both.
just want to go to our spots. We haven't gone in there long.
Yeah. It's right down where that grate is. The sewer grate.
Orangey thing. That reddish.
Yep. All right, this is our favorite spot on the lake. About 2 years ago, right here, Vicky caught I think it was a 9-pound, 23-inch channel catfish right off of here. What happened was she caught a baby perch over here. We used it as bait. We casted it out. I had to go all the way back to the car. And I knew when I came back, I just knew that she would have a fish. When I came over the hill over here, I seen her up here, pretty much in the water, battling it out, right? And she had the catfish right here on these rocks. And you know, I mean, obviously I'm a guy, I'm a lot stronger, but we had it way out there. So she battled it all the way in, and we got it right here. And it was a nice sized channel cat. I took it home, cleaned it up, fried it up, and ate it. Right? Yeah, come over here, boo. Got something on the line. Just another bluegill and seaweed. All right, we're moving back closer to where we were. The seaweed is too thick right here, and it's crazy because this spot has always been clear of seaweed, and we've been fishing here for a number of years now. I did see a couple birds. I don't know. I don't know about species. I just know I like looking at them. So, but look at this view.
Stop.
So if you want to know kind of like how I would like to live life, you would have to check out one of our favorite shows called The Last Alaskans. It's on Discovery. I don't see life as like having millions of dollars and a mansion and, you know, drivers and butlers. To me, that would be the perfect life. A small cabin, just big enough for the two of us. Hunting, fishing. I'm not that person that, like, I don't want to be in society. I don't need to go to Walmart. You You know, I'd be just fine with the two of us out in the woods pretty much for the rest of our lives. Being that we live in the city, we don't really get that too much, but we try to get out, you know, into the wilderness as much as we can and appreciate it. All right, Vicky just got her second largemouth, so we were able to bring more to you guys in the way of variety for the fish. So let's get a release on them. My feet are wet now. Come on, buddy, other way. There you go. There he goes. He's off. Feet are soaked. That's all right though. Something got most of my worm and I didn't even notice. Yeah. You really can't go wrong fishing with worms. We've caught everything on worms. We also use little goldfish as well, but that's when we're fishing for maybe bass or trout. Man, I wish we had a picture of that trout you caught last winter off of Lake Erie. Beautiful still. Steelhead. Beautiful steelhead last year. Not this winter, the winter before. Just had a nice bite. It took it all the way down. I got ghosted again. It got my worm. Straight up ghosted me. Sometimes we don't call it fishing. Sometimes we call it feeding the fish. Right? They had your whole bobber under. Tell you guys what, I'd love to start a camping and fishing channel, but we work so much, we don't get to go as much. I'd prefer to have that channel over a working channel, to be honest. I love doing both things, but this more. Getting a bite. All right, Vicky got one. Fish on the line.
Ooh,
another
big guy.
Another bluegill.
Oh, wow,
that's all right.
That is a record breaker.
That's all right. At this lake here, you're either gonna get bluegill, crappie. If you're fishing for catfish, you'll get some catfish.
What are some rare ones we've gotten?
We've gotten perch from here. We've gotten perch from here. Largemouth bass. I think that's probably about it. But we're hoping to get crappie today, but it doesn't look like we're going to. But who knows? We will see. Good job, baby. I think she got another one on.
Fighter.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
Bigger than our last one.
Yeah.
That is pretty, the blue and
yeah.
orange.
Nice hook. Yeah, it's on there. Yeah, it's a pretty one.
Okay. Ready for taking it and stuff? Huh?
Yeah. Another bluegill.
Looks like the one you just had.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one, actually.
Look at my pole.
Yeah. Pretty big one.
Okay. So you got that pretty good.
Yep. Oh, she has one on. He's a fighting. He is a fighting.
Yeah.
All right, we got what we came for. Finally caught us a crappie. It's a white crappie. Vicky just had something right here. It looked like a bass, and it fell off right at the end there.
I have so many.
Here, hold this camera. just got us a little white crappie. Here, you want to hold it?
Ooh, look at that.
It's a small guy, but it's okay. Alright guys, that's it for the day. We are actually out of worms. And it's time to go ahead and head home anyway. So Vicky caught 2 largemouth bass, a crappie, I don't know, 4 or 5 bluegill, 2 really big bluegill. All I caught was some bluegill, but that's fine, I had fun anyway. So we just thought it'd be cool to show you what we do outside of work, how we spend our free time. To be honest, we love owning the company, doing the work and everything that comes with it, but it doesn't even fall a close second to this kind of stuff. Fishing, camping, being outside, being in nature. So we just thought maybe you would enjoy seeing some of it. If you do, let us know in the comments. Maybe we'll do more of these videos and post them for you. And if you don't, then you don't watch it. No big deal, it's all good. All right guys, thanks.